Hey there, fourth graders. Welcome to video 5. Good to see you again. The last couple weeks we've been working on some different drawings. Last week was the pumpkins that we started with a shape and we continued to add shapes to it, and we made 3 pumpkins and we're trying to show some depth. And then before that we've worked with some Vasily Kandinsky. We did you were able to choose, and I really enjoyed your Kandinsky artwork. And you can see I have large one up here too. Seeing your Kandinskys, they're amazing. I love it. I love seeing the personality, and I even had some students say that they listened to particular music and then they were inspired by that music to make some of their sounds that they made on their drawing. I think this is really cool, and is not terribly difficult. It can be a lot of fun just to make and just have fun with it. Just explore, throw down some colors, add some lines, or even concentric circles is the experience of placing the colors. So I really love seeing the Kandinsky artwork. So some of you guys, if you get bored, put some music on and draw some more Kandinskys, because some of you guys are really good at it. Like that might be your thing. We've also talked about the color wheel, the primary colors, the secondary colors, the complementary colors. So complementary colors, they're the colors that are opposites. Orange and blue are opposite, and what they do is they make each other seem brighter. So a lot of times sports teams use complementary colors. So orange and blue, UVI, ILLINI. Effingham Flaming Hearts are red and green. The LA Lakers are yellow and purple. Those are complementary, opposite colors. Today we are going to draw with a little bit of creativity and just kind of have a little bit of fun. And you do not have to draw large. You can draw small. That's okay to draw small. What we're going to look at today is we're going to create a robot. We're going to invent. We're going to make a robot, and you can have it. We can be thinking end in mind. What do we want this robot to do? If this robot's going to be like something that's on water or something that flies, we need to think about that before we start our sketch. So you might want to think about where is this robot going to be at, and what is he going to do? How is he going to help people? Here's a couple ideas. Some robots. Just kind of look here and see if you get inspired by any of these guys. There's some kind of funny ones. And then when you look at them, they definitely seem to have, you might have a different skill, or they might be able to do something for humans to help us, or just as a companion. So kind of neat, huh? It's okay if you like one of these, that's great. You can use that as inspiration and to create your own. I definitely like to look at other art to get inspired, and then I can create my own. So looking at this, we're going to draw in shapes. So I have just been inspired by this one that looks like Frankenstein's monster. You got this rectangle head. I'm going to sketch out the head. I'm going to draw lightly when I'm sketching. There's his body. It's a square. Perfect. You got some skinny long legs. Make those skinny long legs so I can make his feet. And you have these arms that just kind of stick out. He's got circles for the palms of his hands and just little fingers sticking out. I like it. I love it. So funny. He has a really funny expression on his face too. I'm going to have his hands up. This guy is kind of like a Halloween trick-or-treater or something. It's like a little kid dressed up in a costume for whatever reason here. Oh, and he's got like little cords coming out of his ears. So what I've done here is I just kind of mapped out my plans. So I mapped out, there's my head, there's the body, there's the hands, there's the feet. Just map it out first, and then if you don't like the way it looks right now, then you can erase and change it. So next I'm going to look at his face. If I don't like his face, then I'm not going to like it at all. Because typically the first, with any kind of a creature or character, you're going to look at the face. Face will be the first. If you don't like the way that looks, then you might not like it at all. Oops. And it looks like he's kind of patched together. I'll put another patch over here. So this guy, he's pieced together. I know that these are called rivets. Rivets are little pieces that will attach metal. So there, I gave him a face, and got some rivets there, some patches on his head, a patch on his chest there. This guy, I think this guy's like a chef. So maybe his body is going to be the oven. So what he can, like a microwave oven. So like the front of him opens up, and he can cook food for people or kids. Makes a lot of popcorn probably. If he is at my house, that's probably what he'd be doing a lot of. Making popcorn. There. Ooh. Nice. Oh, I like this guy. There you go. So I kind of boxed him up a little bit more. And you can see there, he's got a little, I should give him a handle. There's a little handle to open up, put his popcorn or whatnot in there. There's little hands. Now once I get him all sketched out, I can consider my background. What do I want to do with this background? But I want him to be somewhere. I already made one, so I'm gonna make this robot be outside. I've already made one inside. I was experimenting with this project. I'm gonna draw some grass here. This robot is outside. Maybe it's a picnic. He would be the perfect robot to bring along on a picnic, because you can have warm food no matter where you're at. Brilliant. So he's sitting outside. It's been a nice, wonderful day here. This robot's world. And he's out in some tall grass. Look at that. No, 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 no. I'm gonna have a hot sun outside. Try to mix some colors. Try to color with a little bit of gradation if you can. Got too much orange in that sun. Put some clouds in the sky. What color do I want my robot to be? Now, the robot does not have to be gray. It could be a different color. I think you've probably seen some different cartoons with some robots. There's some Pixar, and there's some different cartoons out there that have featured some robots. So I was kind of inspired by this guy right here, right there, with the big head. Ooh, look at that one. He's kind of strong looking, like a sumo wrestler. So a lot of personality in these robots. And maybe it has multiple limbs there. He's got 4 legs. So your project today is to create this robot, and then you can name him, which, oh boy, R2-D2. That's what I'm thinking right now. How about something different than that? My robot, this robot, his name is Bobby. Here's Bobby. Bobby, he cooks, he cleans, he can make beds, he can do the dishes, he can pick up toys, he can do the laundry, and he can also play with kids. So this is the robot that I would want to have in my house because he's going to have a nice skill set. Notice the abstract art. I got some artwork on the walls, and I finished the background. I've got blue carpet, got yellow and orange walls, bright colored walls. So on the back, you should write down your robot's name and what your robot can do. And I suggest an art card, so it's small. You can work small, you don't have to work big. And then save and share. Show your mom and dad, and then take a picture and share it with me so I can see it and your classmates can see your robot. And then when you label it and post it, you could write your robot's name, or you could write a couple things of what your robot does. Share it so that way we know what your robot can do. So, good luck. Have fun. Make your own robot. And I will see you later. Good luck.